It's nice and clean inside. A Virgin console that I had a custom send to me from Perth. Once the Franky mod done. As a Virgin, had the Sony seal intact. Very clean and tidy. God, the paste is still even wet. It's that wet I don't even need alcohol to wipe it off. But let's give it a hit anyway, eh? It's going to play the game today. He had all the hell in the world with it yesterday. Actually super fried a AA1 that I'd Frankied bottom heater just went to full throttle, couldn't stop it. I didn't realise till after it had already done the damage. Focus this, I've got no idea where it's looking at. There we go. Hey Egg, how you going? That's good, mate. What time is it where you're at? Oh, past your bedtime, eh? It's only 3:25 PM here. Okay, you're in the state. My camera angle at the moment's a bit sad. Oh, okay, I'm an early nighter usually. I should be done in like an hour and a half, hopefully, if all goes well. Just lifting the 90 off at the moment. Hi, Osias. How are you? I'm actually doing a 40 nanometer Frankenstein mod on a C02 for a customer they sent in. 90's proving a little bit hard to get off. Guys. I do 550 for a 40 and 500 for a 65. Delete the cell next while she's burning hot. Yeah, I don't know. It's good money in it, but I don't have like a temp fee or anything like that either. The 99% of the time I have no issues with them, so I just go ahead and do them. It's no different to reballing a console and just doing a couple extra modifications, so there's no real difference. Back on the cool while I do nothing actually. I'm in Australia though, so mine's in Australian dollars, which I guess is cheaper than US dollar. Got 140 NM left here, and I'm hoping she works. And if you want to compare 65 to 40s, they're both the same. They both run the same temperature. I don't feel there's any advantage of a 40 over a 65, that's for sure. 65s I've found over the years seem to be more stable than a 40. I'm just waiting for that to cool. I'll plane the board up, put the RSX on, then test it, do the voltage mod, and go from there. Do the rest of my repo. As in a benefit of a 65, having the other OS? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, true. I don't think there's many people out there nowadays that really utilise that or want to. I'm more a hardware guy, so I don't get into the software side a hell of a lot. I can do all the usual things that I need to, but yeah, I'm more the hardware repair. Should plug in my Unix straight away. I don't die. What I'm doing here, Egg, is flooding the pads with leaded solder before I clean them up. I do that with the RSX too. Something I learnt way back when I started. It just minimises any chance of lead-free solder causing any issues with contact. Tap go. Oh, excuse me. There's a cough today. I don't rebore with lead free with anything. Always leaded. If that's what you're talking about. Do the resistor mod now, put the RSX on, test it, if it all works, and I'll finish off with the voltage mod and do the caps. Need a bigger workbench. Always running out of room. I've got another big slice of bench towards my left where I do my testing and stuff. I'm going to put a floating bench in the middle behind me where I put all my shit when I'm pulling stuff apart. If you can see behind me, got all the shells and stuff there after removing them. Just need a bigger one. Do you have any kind of rework machines and things, Egg, or like a homemade one kind of thing, or what? Mine had a spack attack yesterday at the bottom. After I finished I actually burnt the shit out of an A01. I was reverting. I did a Franky on it, and it wouldn't play PS2 games, so I was going to revert it back to a 90NM just to see if the RSX was the issue with PS2 games. And my bottom heater went crazy. It sat on full tilt, 400 degrees. While it was cooling, I didn't even know, and I'm wondering why the board's starting to laminate and everything's popcorning, and it was like, oh my god. I've used it a few times today and it hasn't missed a beat, so I don't know what's going on with it. I've messaged LY to see if I can get another board for it, because I've got a funny feeling that's what the issue is. Hoping it doesn't cause me too much drama until I get a new PCB for it. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going to be the issue. Nice to cop it in. The Archies are probably the cheapest on the market, IR systems. You can get, I think, for around $600-700 US. I had an Archie IR Pro SC for like 10 years before I upgraded to hot air. And it's been a godsend, hot air, but they do work. Yeah, Buddha uses IR. I did it for 10 years. So they do actually work. And I guess way back 13 odd years ago when I started, hot air really wasn't a thing back then. It was all infrared. Alright, let's put this RSX on. I wonder if that 90 I took off is going to be any good. I'll use it on another console. I don't think they do the Archie IR SC or Pro SC anymore. They do an IR 6300 or 6000 something, which is pretty much the same machine. If you get one, make sure you do lots of practice on some dead boards first. It took me quite a while to work out profiles and things back in the days, so you're not killing every console. Alright, put this sucker on there, eh? Just get some scrap boards and practice lifting, reballing and reblowing chips back onto the board without popcorn and stuff everywhere. Like, I know people rave about reballing as an art and this and that and blah blah blah. Once you master a reball, it doesn't matter what you're reballing, whether it's a Southbridge, an RSX, whatever, a laptop, a graphics card, it's all basically the same. Once you know how to do it, you can reball anything you want, really. It's always a hands-on, eyes-on process though. Never rely on your machine 100%. Like I watch mine, once it starts getting closer to the liquefying stage, I'll watch it. Because your thermocouple on the top isn't always 100% accurate. Sometimes it'll melt at the right temperature, and it depends on where you put it too, which corner of the IC you put the thermocouple, monitor the temperature, and there's lots involved, but something you learn over time.
It's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by
If you want to try reballing things with, say, your hot air wand, if you've got one, try little ICs like South Bridges and little, really small BGAs. Good practice.
I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. I think that we've all had enough.
I'm at 169, 170 now, and they're just about to liquefy and melt. Well, they have one on the camera, but the other side they've just melted. Yeah, profile finished. I'm just going to let that cool and then adjust the syscon to suit. And give her a test drive. Hopefully she works. This RSX I've actually reballed about 5-6 times on different consoles. It's the last of the early RSXs I had that worked, and I've just been smashing it. It's still been going. Alright, I'm going to let that cool. I'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll give it a try. My odds is just frozen. I will just reboot it and start the stream again. It should just continue on. Give me 5 secs. Yeah, I don't know if there's that many of them out there, to be honest, really. I ordered another 5 off a different seller, and the order sat there for 2 weeks saying shipped, and then they cancelled it. I messaged them, they said, oh, there's no stock. Really? I've actually just ordered 15 65 NMs 2892s because they just don't seem to be available at the moment. Maybe it's because it's this Franky thing and they're just going like crazy. Let's give this thing a whirl, eh? God, I hope it goes. Oh, hang on, I'll do adjust the syscon first. Yeah, I pulled, you know what, I had a slim the other day that I, actually was it this one here, that I pulled one from, and it was a working slim, but the RAM bled out the side on 3 or 4 of the RAM chips, so no good technically. It's beyond, because I bought it for that reason. It didn't go, so. Slims don't seem to have RSX issues much. They seem to have more cell issues than RSX, from my experience. Especially the later Slims, 3000 models. All right. Vibes, hey, it's my son, Kobe. Hey, Cobes. Thank you. Checking out what Dad's doing, eh? Still on another board. Hang on, I've got to take the adapter off another board. I have 2, but one of them is wires, so I couldn't bother fixing that to use it. He must be bored. His Oculus just went flat, that's the problem. Oh, I got my fingers crossed there's no issues with this RSX. It's for a customer and I don't have any more 40s. He's not expecting a 40, either a 40 or a 65 he's happy with, but rather give him a 40. Oh, my obs is just frozen again, hang on. I think it must be my capture card. It's a $300, $400 one, but it plays silly buggers every now and again. Oh, if I turn the power on to it, eh?
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Maybe it's 11. But yes, he knows he shouldn't talk to strangers. Alright, here's a big test. Here we go, hopefully it doesn't triple beep. Got a good start. Find a controller. Oh, then it just shut. Oh, I bet you the caps just shit themselves. Huh. What have I got? Wow, this is a new one. Holy shit. LV2 32-bit version. Revision. Broadband. Ooh. Thread 0 is enabled. Thread 1 is enabled. RSX driver assert failed. Thread 1 is enabled. Mount point app home. Okay. Tension BE detected. P10 signal detected. Wow, that's an interesting one. Ah, 1701. Oh, it could be just caps. Yeah, so I need to do the caps before I'll actually go. 1001 and 1701. The caps have failed, so I'll do them quickly just to. I can get the scope, silly scope out and have a look, but those errors are telling me 1701 by its own. Alright, I'll do the caps and hopefully that rectifies that issue. Oh god. This thing had the green light of death when it came to me. Robson's frozen again. That's Xbox Kobe. So I'm just going to do the caps on the cell and see if it goes. He may have had the green light of death from a faulty cell, possibly. I've never seen that, all that crap in the error log before. That was interesting. In the bring up. The fact that I've got 1101 and 1701 both in the log and more 1001 previously kind of pinpoints the cell caps have failed. So we'll change them quickly. Hopefully that'll rectify the issue. I've always done them with hot air, but a lot of people go, oh, hot air, blah, 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 blah. I've done hundreds of them like this and never had an issue, but you can slice them off, but I prefer to heat them off. Keeps all the heat there while I do it. I can pre-tin them with leaded and then heat the new tantalums on. All done in 3 or 4 minutes. I've just bought a quick hot air wand. I've had an AU for years now, and it's always, I know how to use it and what it does. This quick I'm still getting used to. Holding it the right distance away from the board and stuff, and the right airflow and temperatures and things. It's been quite painful. We have them off with the old air rework machine right now. I have plenty of customers that have come to me that watch me and look at my videos now, because I've given them my details. I get plenty of inquiries, and most of them have been from the US, and I just push them booters way. See, my old one would have these off by now. Far out. took a while. Yeah, mate. If you come down south, you can call in and visit, that's for sure. See, this is taking a lot longer with this wand than my old wand. Just haven't fine-tuned it yet. I can't even get the remnants off far out. Alright, that took ages. Don't like leaving that much heat on the board for so long. pull out the old air one that does that in half the time. You watch this. That was just too much prolonged heat for too long, that. This will come off like crazy. It's really weird. I thought the quick would make my job a lot easier, but well, not. Look at that, straight off. So the quick just doesn't do that. Very interesting. So I'm gonna have to try and find a spot under my bench to put the old AU in as well as the quick, so I can swap between them when I need to. That sucks. I thought the quick would do that job a lot better. Yeah, mate, I think I've used one of these for years and it's been fantastic. I took a whim on a recommendation and I must admit the quick's good for smaller ICs and things, but when it comes to these suckers, I found this thing is just the bomb compared to the quick, which you just kind of really saw, I guess, but yeah. Unless I'm just not using the quick correctly and getting I've got it on the quick, I've got a max temp and a low airflow. Maybe I need to put more airflow to it or something, I don't know. But this thing with that bang, 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 where it's like calm. Alright, hopefully this resolves. I was going to cool that for a few minutes on the fan. Hopefully this resolves the 1701 issue. I'm 50% confident it will. Generally you get it a 1.5 FF or something else with it, but yeah. this doesn't solve the issue, then I'm going to have to tell him it's his cell that's buggered. Let's give him the green light of death. If it works, I still need to do the RSX caps. Right. Here we go. I've been doing this for about 20 years all up. You only have to bridge them if you do both sides, and I've never ever had to do both sides, so one side's fine. I've had consoles come in where guys have hacked it both sides and I've had to sort that out, but yeah. Okay. And then replace them both sides and then run the bridges. It's just a bridge for the positive line. Let's try this with the bring up home. Yeah, I really hope that fixed the problem. Okay, oh. What's going on here? Alright, here we go. Yep. Oh, no, shut down again. We've got cell issues. And it's just something revision to Fast bridge mounted error 1701. That's very interesting. BE BESC con software counter error 1701. Very interesting. Interesting. (1701) full on. No, it's not your fault, Ed. That's really interesting. Oh, all I can think of is reflowing the cell. It's had tap issues for a while. 2008, 2022. That could be just an irregular shutdown, but the fact that it's just getting 1701 now is really weird. Does the reset beep, boom, and shuts down. With all this jargon. Oh, hang on. So it's trying to not tone, High Street. What's that? CPU spread one enabled, many dummy, point off zones. Now SSM attention B detected. Shutdown mode. Southbridge counter error. That's very interesting. Very interesting. I think I'm doing is put a bit of extra pressure on this cell and see if it goes. No. Well, Egg, I think I'm gonna silly shop time, so I'm gonna get off now, and all that crazy stuff you can see on the screen now is wow. Cell OS LV2 32-bit version, talking about blah blah, revision 2.5 upload, build dump, blah blah, processor will end, PPU 0, thread is enabled, thread 1 is enabled, mounting dummy FS, default mount point, at home, okay, host root, okay, RS6 driver cert failed. Core device 547. RX driver cert failed. It could be a dodgy RSX. So the only thing I could try at this point in time is converting it back to a 90 and see if it goes. Engine BE detected. BE attention detected state. Shutdown mode. BSC. Discon SC. Error. Thing I think of doing is reflowing the cell, but I'll do that tomorrow, so I'm going to log off and leave it at that for the day. Thanks for watching, Egg. Oh, and Kobe. He just yelled out. Hang on, where's my... Oh, I haven't even got that camera plugged in, that's why. Anyway, thanks for watching, Egg. I'll catch you on the next one. I don't have a schedule, I just randomly chuck it on, so it's probably best to turn on notifications or something. There we go. Thanks for watching.